All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another edition of the Free American. I'm your host. I am Clay Douglas. And I've got to tell you, I'm getting a little fed up with the chat room. First of all, it's being blocked, evidently. People can get into here. I see my loyal listener from the 804 is tuned in and listening. Welcome, sir. And they got through yesterday late, about an hour late. Hopefully they'll make it in before that, because we're going to have some interesting information coming your way today. But I got to tell you, I'm tired. One of my supposed regular listeners that I don't care much for, but he's, I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that don't care for my style and all that. I've got, I'll certainly let you know how I feel about you. Fuck you. If you don't like my show, you don't like what I do, you don't like the way I run it, leave. Just fucking leave. Go listen to anybody else. There's all kinds of people on the radio. You can listen to their shows. I personally don't. But I put on people that I find interesting, people whose views I find interesting, that I think are hitting either real close to the truth or that are accurate. Do I check them out, Jerry? Did I check them out? I've been approached by people many times that said they were CIA. They didn't show me ID, so I didn't even bother to ask. We're going to let you live this time, Clay. Just don't do anything like that again. Well, you had to watch, see what I do next. I've blown the whistle on George Bush's drug smuggling operation. That was Operation Watchtower. I've told you who the murderers were in different situations, like that of Bill Tyree, who they framed for the murder of his wife. He didn't do it. I told you who did. I told you who was there. And he's still in prison, however. I check everything out as much as I can. Rick Scumley, go to hell. Go to hell, you fucking troll. No, you're not coming on my show. No, you're not going to interrupt my show. You're one of those goddamn trolls that simply I am not tolerating, I don't tolerate. But I may add a few that are turning out to be like you. Not quite as obnoxious, not quite as stupid, but they're still, well, you had someone else, they're probably CIA, because they use the term project and what. Oh, come on. Here's somebody sitting in bumfuck Egypt or backwoods Oklahoma that comes on and tells me one of my guests is probably CIA. They got no investigative experience. They got no way to know. They haven't talked to the thousands of people that I've talked to. They got no idea. Next time you start trying to tell me that kind of bullshit, I'll kick you out of the room and I'll hang the scumly dunce cap on you, and you won't even come in my fucking show again. I won't let you in the show no more. I am Clay Douglas. I am the only one. I've got the ID. I've got the pension. I've got the ID to prove it. And I have walked in the FBI office in Albuquerque. Don't mean I work for the FBI. Don't mean I'm a snitch. The important thing to note is that they knew who I was, and I was able to walk out again. So tune in the chat room and criticize my guest and watch how far I put my boot up your ass, you dumb son of a bitches, are pretending to be patriots, pretending to be Americans, and hiding behind the goddamn internet. I don't hide behind the internet. My website has been up for well over 20 years, and my pictures up there. I don't hide. I don't try to pretend to be someone else. And I just ain't going to put up with any bullshit from you. And if you're not making a donation, if you're not trying to help me and you want to just sit back and criticize, go to hell. Get away from my room. Get away from me. I don't need you. You won't affect the programming I have on here. You won't affect it at all. I will continue doing my shows for people out there that do listen to the show, that do care about what's happening in the country, that do care where they came from and how they're being manipulated. I'm working for that 7th level. I've been here before. I've died. I've came back. And I remember a lot of years. Richard Hoagland is going to talk about evidence of a type 2 civilization in our solar system, millions of years old. All right, 973. I see you've been on there. You held up your hand. Who are you? What can I do for you? 973 area code. You're on the air. Hang on.
Hello?
Sorry about that. Didn't have, had the earphones out and hanging over. Okay, go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
Hi, how are you? I just wanted to thank you very much, as a woman living in New York City, for all of your support of Hillary Clinton throughout the campaign. It meant a lot to me, and I know her constituents as well.
Who's that?
Hillary Clinton. I'm thanking you for supporting her throughout the campaign.
Hillary Clinton?
Yes.
I never supported Hillary Clinton. She ought to be hung, ma'am. She's a traitor. She's a thief. She's a liar. And she was helping her husband bring all the drugs into this country back under Operation Watchtower, working for Bill Clinton.
You were one of the most prominent.
She raped Kathy O'Brien. She raped Kathy O'Brien when Kathy was just a child. She is lower than slime. She ought to be in prison since they don't hang bitches like her anymore.
I mean,
I'm
shocked to hear that, because everything you've said prior has been so kind. You're a very prominent liberal voice in America right now.
Oh, the hell you say? The hell you say? I'm Clay Douglas. I started the militia. You must have the wrong goddamn number. As far as I'm concerned, you liberal motherfuckers ought to be strung up too. You're causing nothing but trouble now. That Trump, we finally got a real president in here, and I support Trump. I don't support any of you liberal bitches out there. Matter of fact, I got a whole little clip up on my website, Free American 69, that shows what you liberal people are like, trying to get gas in their goddamn car and backing up and pulling around and backing up and pulling around because they don't know what side their gas tank's on. So, ma'am, you got the wrong goddamn number here.
I just think, I've listened to you for a while, and you've been very liberal in your views, and you've been kind to liberals, and you've been great with Hillary Clinton. I'm shocked to hear your opposition today.
You're a liar, just like your other liberal friends. I have never supported Hillary Clinton. I exposed her back when she killed Vince Foster. I exposed her when her husband, when he was, and I believe she was the one that was controlling Janet Reno and got her to murder 17 little children in Waco. So you're insane, or you're a plant. Goodbye. Go to hell. You're a liar.
You saying you love Bill Clinton. You love Bill Clinton, and you said that many times on your show, how much you think he's one of the greatest presidents of all time.
You're a lying bitch. I have never said that. Would never say that. He ought to be shot or hung or put in the electric chair for what he's done. So you're a lying bitch. You're nothing but a goddamn troll. Go to hell. You'll never be on my show again, bitch.
Did you?
What a way to end the show. And as far as you people in the chat room, I'm really disappointed in you. David, LW, Wally, never said a goddamn word here of positive here. So, goodbye to all of you. Might as well this chat room off. I don't care if any of you ever fucking come in here again. You're a waste of time. You don't donate, you don't support, and you don't back me up even in the chat room when it's working. You ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Go to hell.